Recently, Vtube Studio released a new small update adding Spout2 to OBS. Basically, what Spout2 is, it is a setting for your virtual webcam so that it can capture your Vtube Studio settings without showing any of the UI, and also it's faster and doesn't really use up your CPU, which I know can be super precious if you are on a budget computer or you are streaming. Let me kind of show you the difference between using a game capture, which is what I used to use, versus this new update. So this is Vtube Studio using game capture. As you can see, it generally looks really good, right? You can see my model, everything is tracking fine. But the problem comes when, say, oh, I want to, put an item on my model, for example. I have to double click to reveal the menu and go into the items menu and find the item that I want, add it to my model, do all these settings, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of a clunky process. Look, I've been a VTuber for 2 years and it's still a clunky process. And it shows all of the UI. It shows all of these settings, menus, and that's not necessarily something that you want to have on your stream. It makes it a little bit scuffed. With the Spout2 plugin, here's the difference. All right, now I'm using Spout2. I'm opening my settings menu, but you can't see it. I'm gonna go into my items menu, find that item again, select it, change the item order or smoothing or whatever. And here it is. It pops up without going through any of those menus. Overall, I think is a huge improvement. So how do we install this amazing new feature? I will show you. If you have Vtube Studio open, you can find the download link in Vtube Studio itself, but I will also link all of these downloads and tutorials for how to install them in the description below. But if you want, you can go to settings, you can go to the capture kind of menu, and then you'll need to scroll all the way down till you see this kind of virtual webcam config box and this Spout2 config area. Right now I have Spout2 activated, so you can check that off. Click on install Spout2 in order to be navigated to the web page where you download it. It'll show you this menu, you click on more info, and then it'll pop up in your browser. To install, go under installation and then go to the plugin releases page. Click on this, and then from here you're going to want to find the OBS Spout2 plugin install, whatever version you happen to have, and download this first version. The second version is basically the same, but it requires a little bit of manual effort. The first one, it just shows you a installation wizard, which is a little bit easier. It might show you a pop-up saying that Windows prevented it from installing right away. You just need to click more information and then run anyway, and then it should open up the wizard that will go through the rest of the installation process. If you did that all correctly, you can go to your open up your OBS, go to your sources panel, click add, and then you should see Spout2 Capture as one of the options. Click on that. You can rename this to VTuber or something. Make source visible. As you can see, I now have my Spout2 in my OBS. If you have a background on and you want to make it transparent, you can go to composite mode and change it from opaque to either default or pre-multiplied alpha, depending on your model. Everyone's different. And just click OK. All right. And if I turn my source on, there we go. This is my VTuber using Spout2. If it's not showing up, just double check that your Spout2 toggle is on in Vtube Studio, and then it should work fine. Hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll try to help out as much as I can. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye.